Hello, everyone. I just wanted to do a quick breakdown of what I did for this mix. So, this is just a mix for a spontaneous worship that I recorded the other day, and I did a quick mix for it. And then I had a couple of requests that I should do a breakdown of what I did. So that's just what I wanted to put together now. So the mix contains drums, bass, piano, and vocals. Then some effects and crowd mics and so on. So first of all, listen to it. How is sounding? Okay, so that's just a sample of how it's sounding at the moment. So I'm just gonna mute everything else now and just start with the drums. So this is just the drums now. So starting with the drums. All right, so let's mute the overhead, mute the toms. Start with the kick drum. So that's the kick. So now this is I only just have the two plugin on it, and this is without. So what I'm doing with the plugin is the first plugin that is there is the like a gate plugin. It's called Sonox Oxford Drum Gate. So I just have the preset of kick tighten up. It's quite a simple, basic, a simple plugin really. I just set the threshold here so that it's not turned on at the moment. So when it's turned on, see that what it's just doing there is it's just gonna be taking out the unwanted signal out of the drums, just giving me that boom boom only. So that's just what the gate is doing. Then after that, I added a fat channel. Oh, by the way, this is a Studio Pro software. It's from the Studio One. So they're now doing the Studio Pro now, Fender Studio Pro. It's the same thing, really. So the fat channel on that Studio Pro is quite good, I would say. Really, it's got the compressions, the 11/7/6 compressions type. This compressor is like quite a fast compression, really, but I'm just somewhere in the middle there, and then doing a very fast release, because the release is on the right. It say 50 milliseconds and then going to 1.1 seconds. So very fast release. So as soon as the compressors, it's gonna quickly release it, so that it's not squashing a lot of the signal. And you just set the input and output so that I'm getting a gain reduction of maybe I think that's about 3 to 6 dB really. So and then the ratio is all ratio. So that's what that's doing. Then the equalizer, that's it without the EQ. and this is it with the EQ. I'm just taking out the mid range there, taking out some a couple of the mid range, and adding the body to it over there, and then increasing the highs as well. And then that's it really for the kick drum. Then the snare. Okay, so the snare is similar as well. I have the gate on that snare. So doing the similar thing with the gate as well. It's quite a simple gate. That's why I use that. Use this a lot. Just put it in, set the ratio, choose the presets of snare presets, and it's already giving me the snare I want to have. But with this snare, I did a sample replacement on it because the way it's sounding. So listen to how it's sounding without the replacement. You hear that? See, that snare doesn't match. It doesn't. So let's play with the rest of the drums and you see what I mean. Yeah, so it's sounding somehow. So, but see, this is with the replacements now. So let's mute the toms for now as again. So now, so I just use drum trigger, slave trigger to replace these samples, like a snare sample that sound close to what I want to hear, and you can hear some reverb as well. I send it to the drum verb. That's it without the verb. This is without verb. I send it to the drum verb, and the verb is Val Alad vintage verb. Set the ratio to about 1.2 seconds and use the drum plate. Also increase the low chords to about increase the low chord here to about 640 hertz, and high chords reduce it as well to 4.8k. Even after that, I still used EQ as well to shape it up. This is without the EQ. Yeah, so can you hear those I signal there? It's like it's just don't like that. So it's more controlled there. So that's it with the kick and snare. Let's add the toms to it. So again, with the first tom, I'm doing similar thing as well with the drum gates. You know, put the gate in, load the presets, set the threshold in, and yeah, it's nothing major really. So yeah, if you're able to get hold of this drum gate, it's quite really useful. And also then after that gate, I have EQ. Yeah, I just have the key up. This is without the EQ. You can see that my EQ graph may look, messy and stuff. I don't normally look at the screen when I'm doing the EQ. I just listen to it and see and hear what I want to sound like. So I normally say low end with toms and drums. There's a fundamental frequency. So I find that fundamental frequency. You can see increase it, and then usually in the middle there is a resonance that doesn't sound good. I found it, and then I reduced that. See, I reduced this a lot. Reduce it until I'm not hearing it anymore. So, and then just because I do a high chord, so I narrow it down, then increase some of the highs there as well. So that's what, and then I send it to the drum verb as well. Okay. Then second tom, So similar thing, putting it in the drum gauge, just similar to what I did the other one. And then EQ, similar. The EQ is similar to that other EQ as well. Find the fundamental frequency, reduce the troublesome frequency in the middle, and increase the eyes. Then go to the floor tom. Again, the gate as well. The gate is using to make sure that it's only the toms is working. Yes. This is the one that I do not even care about how it look like. I just keep changing the sound until I get what I want. Let me just quickly solo that. Let's deal without the EQ. So this is how it sounds without the EQ. Yeah. I was thinking about replacing this one as well. Yes, I remember I was thinking about replacing it as well. But if I replace one of these, I would like to replace the rest of the toms. But as it said, I just leave it alone. It's not like it's playing that every second really. So, and also I did a lot of EQ on it to make it sound similar to the other toms. So increase the my own thought process about EQ toms is increase the fundamental frequencies, reduce stuff in the middle. For this one, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the middle. So let me turn that off. This here how that sounds. Stuff in the middle that doesn't make it sound right. So first of all, this one. Yeah. And then that's not doing it enough. I added this one. So yeah. And then after that, I now increase the eyes just to give it some more bite. Yes, it's dull without it. Just add a bit of bite to it. And everything together. Then after that, then we have the overheads. There's no gate on the overhead. There's no need for gate on the overhead. I just roll off the low frequency for that. Turn off, reduce some of the mud in the middle, and then reduce some of the harshness as well at the top as well, and then increase the eyes just to give it some more airiness. I use this plugin Suit 2 as well to tame some of the harshness in the middle. Says the frequency is all set between that 2K and 8K, so just reducing some of this harshness. That is this. See without. Yeah, this sweet. Yeah. So yeah, that is it with the drums. Okay, and then the drum master. The drum master just got a fat channel in it. With that, compressor as well, bed compressor. The attack is a little bit slower than what I had on the kick. So remember on the right is the fast, so it's a little bit slower to allow the transient to go into it, and then the release is very fast, like the fastest. So the compression is not doing too much. It's just quickly. It's allowing the transient in and then quickly releasing it. So just whatever is too high, that's what it's gonna be compressing, and then I set the input and output to get that gain ratio reduction for about again -6, -8. Then the EQ, just taking out some of these. Yeah, I think. Let me see. Yeah, there's a bit of mud in that middle still. Can you hear that? So just using that EQ to take that mud out a little bit, and then increase the top just to make it more brighter. Yeah. And yeah, that's it with the drums. Then Moving on to the bass. So the bass, this is it without. This is it without any plugin at all. Let's solo it. So that's it without nothing at all. But as you can hear, it's a little bit thin. I like the bass to be a bit more fuller and round. And again, my EQ principle is find the fundamental frequency that I like to hear. For bass, I like to hear the bass a lot. So I increase the bass. The mod in the middle that's not making it to sound like the bass properly, I take it out in the middle. And then increase some brightness just to give it some presence. So let's do one by one. So just increasing that top there. With that. And then take out that middle. Yeah. And then increasing the top there. So after that, I now send it into like a bass amp. Okay. So that's because it's already sounding close to what I send it to like a bass amp system. And then that amp now uses to give it that like an amp vibe itself. So choose the right setting there, mellow bass. This amp is just a built-in plugin to the Studio Pro software. As it before, and this is after. Then after that, I add the fat channel, so compressor and EQ again. So just use like a tube compressor there. This compressor doesn't have any. It doesn't have any attack and release setting. So we just need to use the peak reduction to determine how many compression is being set. So it's like a LA2A type compressor really. So I'm just using that. It's quite a slow compression, so that's why it's really good on bass. I just setting it so that the gain reduction again is not doing too much on there. It's not that I cannot do too much, but I just decided to leave it because the amp is already doing something there. And then the EQ is doing more EQ as well, just to finalize that EQ. Similar philosophy there. Increase the fundamental frequency, reduce the offending frequencies, and increase some of the brightness. This is without. Okay, but this one I added a little bit of limit in there. Yeah, just to tame it a little bit more. Again, the gain reduction is not going crazy. But just to tell him a bit more as well, a little bit of limiting on that as well. Let's slow that. Okay, so that's the bass. Then going to the piano. So now the piano is quite straightforward as well. Just solo that. So let's meet everything first. Okay, so this is how it is. Oh, I sent it to the effect as well. So this is how the piano sound without any effect at all, or without any plugin at all. So you can see it sound like mono. There, it sound okay. But if you know me well, you know that I like my pianos to be stereo, really. Just to give it that width. But on the day I didn't get a chance to change the plugin and to connect it to make it to a stereo. Inputs, because yeah. So in the mixing, I use the plugin to make it sound a bit like a stereo. So to do that, I send it to a bus, to a piano bus, a stereo bus, and then I put Brainworks. You can hear that plugin. So this is it. To just Brainworks stereo maker. Yeah. So it just make it stereo immediately. There is this one as well. Polyverse wider. You can make it stereo as well. Yeah. That's to make it wider as well. But I think that one is giving it some phasing effect as well, which it doesn't work very well with me. So I think I prefer this Brainworks one. So there's that. Then the other thing as what I did with the EQ, so not a lot there. Just take out some of the low end and then increase the brightness. I had the fat channel on it as well. Just the compression, the tube compression, and just setting the peak so that I'm getting some gain reduction there. And that's it really, nothing major. There's no other EQ or anything. Just use that for the compression. And that's it. And I send it to effects. Send it to the effects there. And then that's it. That's it for the drums, for the piano. I mean, so. Okay, so let's move to the vocals now. So this is the person leading. Yeah, there's an echo on it, but I'll leave that alone for now. Let's solo that first. So again, I didn't do too much to that. I just processed a lot in the boss. So send all the vocals to the boss there, and then so for the vocals, especially live vocals like this, there's usually a middle room signal that's going into the microphone. So that's what I'm taking out with this, and then I reduce the low frequencies so that I'm not hearing any of the low rumbles and stuff. And then I increase the highs. So there's a without. So it's sounding good on its own. Just EQ just to clean it up. So then the compressor. So just normal stock compressor really. It's just a fairly fast attack, and that's also fairly fast release there as well. Just a little get rain reduction. I say a little. That's about 6 gain reduction, -6 dB, and then the ratio about 4:1. So trying to keep it as simple as possible. And then on the master of the vocals, I have the ESA, just to clean up any S's that are there. Then I bring in the suit again, to remove any harshness that may be coming up there. It's set it within that 500 to 9K. So any harshness that is there, it's taking it out. Then I have a fat channel again, smoothing out all the vocals together there. And then I have an EQ just taking out that mid part as well. So that's what it is going on there. So it's similar. So that's similar to all the other vocals as well. So they all have similar EQ sets. So again, I think this vocal I might have taken out a lot of the mid. Yeah, similar to all the vocals. Yeah, I think this vocal is having some resonance there that I'm taking out. And then the compression is similar as well. So similar compression to the voices as well. Yeah. And okay, other thing I did as well for the to this vocal bus is to use Ozone wider, Ozone Imager program, just to make it a little bit wider as well, because again, just to fill up the audio's spectrum. But I think what really make the voices to sound the way it sounds is the effects. So because I have the echo going on, I have a stereo delay going on, I have a plate going on, and I have it all going on as well. So let's hear that. You hear that? Without. Wait. So the echo is analog analog delay, just giving it that delay sound. Let me mute the rest first. So that delay that's going on the left and right. So I didn't turn it up so that it's not too much there as well. Then after that I have a stereo delay. The stereo delay is just bringing it, so let me turn it up so that we can hear what it's doing. You see that? It's just opening it up on the sides and just to make it slightly wider as well. Plate is giving it some space. Plate's quite good for vocals. Plates I'm using is a UAD. Yeah, it's a UAD Lexicon 224 digital reverb I'm using for that one. Set to a plate plugin, but I put the EQ before it, so just to duck out any high, mid, and stuff, and any lows going in there as well. This is how it sound a lot, but with anything with effects, we don't want to have too many of it, so that's why. And then I have it all as well via this vintage vibe. Again, I have set to large vocals, delay to about 219, and mix the pre-delay to test. This is how it sounds on its own. Oh yeah, the piano is in here as well, but too much of it is gonna sound too much. It's balance it to test. And I send everything to a bus, which I now put another imager on it as well, again making that effect to be wider as well. This is it without. See, you can see that it's a little bit narrow. This way, just give it a bit more, the effect a bit more width, give it some space as well. And then I can use that to control the volume of the effect as well. Then I use the for the crowd mic, still like that. So I send the two crowd mic into a bus, and on that I just roll out any low end. So the crowd mic is basically just recording the room and see how the room sounds. So this is without the EQ. You hear that muddy, like ooh. So just taking out those low end and those stuff. So just clean that up and increase the eye for it really. And send that to the all effects. You don't need to anyway, but again, it's not just to give it, make it as part of the space. And that's it. That's basically it. That's everything I did for this mix. Oh yes, well, that's everything, but that's not everything anyway. To give you that master sound, just to give it that master, make it sound, I do the mastering stuff on the mix as well, and it sounds, and this is it without any of the effects. So this is it without the mastering stuff. And so the first thing there is that compression there. So a bit of a LA2A style compression, tube compression. See, the gain reduction is not going as much as well, and then some limiting going on here as well. So it's not doing anything at all. The next is suits. I did a bit of just removing some of the mud. I used to present less mud on the master, so removing some of the mud in there as well. And then did more stereo imaging as well, just increasing the stereo width. So obviously, you see, I like things to sound stereo. That's how you can get that space that you need. Then the other things that are there is mainly just so this is just an EQ, just giving this a bit more shapeness, a little bit of more lows, reduction, a bit of more mid there, some more book mode that I need to remove there, increasing of some of the highs. Then the final one there is just like a mid limiter, basically just to make it louder really. It's just making it louder really. This is not the mastering loudness, but it's just make it louder enough for it to be not to be too quiet. And this is just like a loudness meter. So it's not really doing anything to the sound. Just for me to see how loud it is. It's showing as minus 16, which is still quiet, still really quiet, really. So because normally when I do masters, I sometimes get to like -9 or so like that. So, and yeah, that's it. That's everything I did for this. And let's listen one more time. Just enjoy it. So note that this mix there is basically what can be achieved with a DAW like Studio One or Pro Tools or Logic or whatever. It's not something. Maybe it's not for something that can be replicated in a mixer and stuff. So if I want to, maybe one of these days I'll do similar mix as well. I'll see what we can do with a X32 or M32 or similar stuff, because you can still get a good result as well with that. But I just decided that I'm gonna try and mix it as close to what we're going to get in a studio mix, really. And it can still sound better than this. I mean, there's still room for improvement, but I definitely went for the minimalist approach. Again, time constrained as well. I don't have a lot of time to spend on it. So, but I would like to know: is there anything? Do you learn anything at all from this mix breakdown? Is there anything that you think that maybe I could have done better as well? Is there any suggestion you might have for me, or how you normally do it that to make it even sound better? Or do you want to see more of this breakdown for other mixings that I did as well? Because trust me, my other mixes, I use different plugins. I do it in different ways as well. So yeah, I like to try things out as well. So yeah, so let's make this video to be a bit of an interactive video. So you drop a comment and let's see how what we can do, really. But if you have any other question as well regarding sound engineering generally, so again, you can let me know whether in DM or anything, or if you want me to help you with the sound in your church as well, I can come around. Just DM and then we can make the arrangement. Okay, then that's it for this video. Until the next time I make a video, see you then, and happy mixing.